And a devastating loss for a small community in Randolph County. Friends, family, and community members remembering fallen Lynn Town Marshal Brad Fisher. There was a procession today right through the town of Lynn, past the police station and his police truck.
And that's where we find our Brandon Schaff. She talked with people who came to pay their respects there today and joins us now live. Tough time for that close-knit community, Brandon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Anne-Marie and Felicia. A really emotional day here in Lynn as they celebrated the life of fallen Officer Brad Fisher. And we're going to see the car here, down here, the flag signed by people who wanted to come out here and pay their respects to Brad. Flowers on his truck that have been placed here even as recently as right before we just came on the air. Families coming up and celebrating Brad Fisher, who they called a staple here in the Lynn community. And there was also a procession right through the middle of downtown. We want to show you some pictures of what that procession looked like right here in the middle of it earlier this afternoon, with dozens of emergency vehicles in a long line following the hearse. A large American flag was held up by 2 fire trucks next to the police station where we are right now, and his fellow first responders saluting Fisher as he passed by, while community members held their hands over their hearts, some visibly upset after losing one of their own. Fisher died after a fleeing suspect hit him with a car on Wednesday morning while he was setting out a tire deflation system. And I spoke with his pastor, who says that this procession was well-deserved and shows how much the community loved and supported him, and spoke with a family friend who just spent the 4th of July with him.
He was the heart of the city. It's not going to be the same. He's a friend to everybody. He helped everybody. Everybody here loved him, loved his family.
It was tough. It was tough. Just for something this, senseless to happen and didn't need to, and such a good man, a man of integrity, and, someone who's vital to our community.
And Fisher's pastor says that he loved his family and did so much for his community, even giving his life for it. And he says that that's just who Brad was. And coming up at 5, we'll hear more from the people who wanted to pay their respect to Fisher and continue to, really just do everything that they can to remember what he did and that sacrifice that he gave for this community. We'll send it back to you.
Yes, very small community. We looked it up. Less than 1,000 people live in Lynn. It's around 900 some. And so you can see when you have someone who is the town marshal, who is a coach at the school.
Yeah, church.
Yes, at church. This, you see him coming and going, and can't imagine life without him.
Yeah, a community in mourning there. Brandon, thank you so much for taking us there and for bringing his story and really just sharing what those loved ones are going through there.